Hi there, it's Martin Percival here, and this is going to be a very short video introduction to the kind of thing that you can expect when you get hold of a Canon Powershot, what are they called, SX260HS. You've got to remember all the numbers and letters and things. I've just literally got mine this morning, so here it is. This has just been delivered by Amazon, so this is a bit of an unboxing video more than anything else. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. The reason that I've got hold of this is quite simple. I was at an event about a week ago, something like that, and I was talking to some folk there who had bought themselves quite an expensive camera, and they felt that they weren't getting the very best out of it. And you know, while it was slightly more sophisticated than this, it was still a camera with, you know, a lot of different settings and things that they weren't using to their full capability. And so they weren't getting pictures that they were expecting for the money that they paid. And so what I thought I'd do is a bit of an experiment, really. I would spend some money, buy a model which is not a basic model. It's not a complete point-and-shoot camera, but it is maybe the kind of step up from there, the first step that you might make when you're looking to make better quality pictures rather than just simple snap and hope kind of photography. And so this is it. This is the Powershot SX260. It gets pretty good reviews online. It's obviously not the SLR that I'm used to using, but what I'm going to be doing is using this for my new project. And what I'm hoping to do is to put together a series of guides, really, that will help folk just to get the best out of their cameras. Hopefully that'll be useful to people. And here it is anyway. Arrived this morning, so it's all very exciting. I'm going to open it up and show you the contents. So this is the SX260 as it lands in the UK. First thing out of the box is a manual and a load of software. Haven't had a chance to really work out what that is, but I'm sure there'll be exciting things in there. Next up, a mini USB connector, whoopee, and then of course the power cable. Of course we're in the UK, so the power cable is the standard 3-pin adapter. And of course you can expect that to match up with your country requirements wherever you are, but here in the UK that's good. So the next thing out of the box, as you'd probably expect, is the actual adapter. Cable goes in the end of there, battery goes in there for charging. Yet one more charger that I've got to carry around with me around the planet, but you know, it's quite light, so that's not going to take up too much room in the bag. And then we come to the camera, at least I hope we do. There we go. So here's the camera. There's a strap included down the bottom there. And this is the Canon Powershot SX260. As you can see, on the back is the main dial for all of the shooting modes. On the top we've got the zoom and the shutter release. Going down the side there's a rubber flap which opens. I don't know whether you can see that, but it's basically got a mini USB socket in there, and that's also a mini HDMI socket that will allow you to play back on the television. What else? Down at the bottom is the battery compartment, and in there is room both for the battery and also for the memory card that it takes. This takes both SDHC cards and also SDXC, so if you want the really high capacity stuff you can put an XC in there. I've bought a couple of HCs because they're so cheap at the moment. On the front there is a kind of rubber grip. I don't know whether you can see that very well, but it's I guess it's useful. My hands aren't that big, but they're obviously much bigger than the camera. It's quite a small camera, so that will be useful. And what else? Oh yeah, of course the final thing really is the inclusion of the GPS stuff. There was a previous model to this which had a big bump on the top, but actually the 260 has now got the GPS built in under the covers. I'm told that it uses up the battery dramatically, so I don't know whether I'll be using that particularly very much. If we look at all the various different modes, there's everything there that you would expect. So there is a manual mode, there is a full auto mode, There are also programmed modes and then ones for aperture priority and shutter speed priority, and it's those modes which I think most people don't really understand very well. So that's some of the stuff that I want to be covering when I finally work out what I'm going to be doing with this. I'm planning on taking the 260 with me to Madrid next week, and so what I'm hoping to do is to completely stop using my D300, the SLR from Nikon, and I'm going to use the 260 exclusively for a whole week. So I'm going to go through all of the same kind of frustrations that a new user of a compact camera is going to experience, and then hopefully we'll find our way round that and we'll produce some great photography using all of the other different settings. I don't know whether that will be useful or not, but it seemed to me that there is a kind of need out there for the ability to actually work out that kind of stuff, so maybe it'll come in handy. Anyway, there you go. That's a quick unboxing of the SX260 from Canon. Obviously, if you want any more details, come and track me down, and if you've got a camera that you don't feel you're using to the best of your ability, then again, chase me down and I'll see what I can do for you. So that's it. That's Martin Percival with my unboxing of the Powershot SX260 HS.